Right. And so can I ask you two questions? First of all, it should be clear, this is not Clubhouse doing it, right? It's a private Clubhouse group that has like
It's a
taken it
collective.
upon
It's a collective
themselves.
whole. It's a collective whole. It's not a one particular group. It's a council,
So
a hidden council. I don't even know who the council is, but there's people who've come up with this, and
so
these
that was my
people
next
accept it.
question. So the room that you went into, it wasn't a part of a greenhouse, it was just a room.
Yeah, and they was like, "This a private room." I'm like, "It ain't private if I seen it in the hallway."
I bet you won't anymore though.
Yeah, no facts, facts. I told him, I said, "I'm finna open up a room about y'all." Oh,
It's
here you go, Reek. Here you go. I said, I'm just giving y'all a heads up. I'm a fair dude. I'm about to open up a room on y'all ass because I want to continue the conversation and y'all want to boom the fucking room. So boom it, go ahead. But we finna talk about it because it gives me a better understanding on what the fuck that room about was yesterday. On me, all that shit. I don't know you and all this. All right, that's fine. You don't gotta know no damn body. But once you do know them, and once you do communicate, you know what I mean. Try to get to know people. You know,
right.
I know what this app was like. In August when 6ix9ine went to Sleepless, I remember what the app was like. The weeks and days after it, I was on the damn app. I was there. I know what was going on. I went to the rooms. I went to Treeses and Trolls. I went to 187. I went to these rooms and heard the conversations and seen what was going on and seen a lot of discord. And I came with something different for the app. I came with titles. I came with events. I came with matching PTRs. I came with unity. I came with fucking real conflictive conversations that a lot of people from the streets didn't agree that should happen here. But it did. We did
Yeah.
something different. We
Good
we
kind.
we Yeah, like why do you think rooms are now talking about Chicago killings? Why do you think everyone's room sound like a DJ Academics title? Who you think started that wave? They wasn't doing that on this app. This app was for business and networking, and if you was already a somebody, then you came on here to get your flowers, and people would want to reach out to you to do business with you. But for the most part, it wasn't no events, wasn't no Jim Jones paperwork, wasn't no who started the East Coast Bloods, who's OG Mac, what was the first Blood Hood in LA. There wasn't no rooms talking about that type of shit. There wasn't no rooms paying homage to Mama Duck and bringing her in to have a safe space so she can vent and you know what I mean. Uh, think about her son and be able to share her stories with us and be able to give her that space to be able to relax and kick her feet up
That's some real
and
shit.
and give her some money for her time. Like Trolls Nation, that's what we've done. So all I could say is if they don't want to fuck with us, that's fine. I ain't into buck breaking or whatever the fuck they was talking about or all that other shit they own. We ain't into that either. So when they say, y'all got y'all space, we got our space, now I see what they mean. They're basically saying the shit that we be on, all the rooms and Crenshaw and Sleepless and Trolls and Easter, y'all might not be open to be up in our rooms the shit we be on. And now the more research we're doing on some of these type of things, now we see why they like want to keep it over there. Now we see why it's considered the dark side. Yeah, that's the dark side of Clubhouse. Not dark side with no reference to being black and being dark skinned, but dark side meaning like they got some other shit going on. They think us talking about street politics is spooky. Some of the shit Swag just told me, in my eyes, that's spooky. So we both looking at each other as both point of views and groups is coming with spooky content, but we were at least open to the idea of coming to support one another, communicating, maybe holding events together on certain topics that we can agree that we would both like to expound on. They already closed that door before I even unlocked it. It was already closed. So at this point, I'm now fully aware that there's people on this app who don't want to build, and they got their own shit going on. So fuck it, let them have their own shit going on. I'm not gonna extend my hand no more. I don't suggest nobody going over there trying to extend their hand. I'm telling you, I spoke to the people. They not with none of that shit. They on their own type of vibe. They on their own type of wave. And um, as content creators and as leaders and admins of these rooms, we gotta respect that. I just think it's weird that, whenever times get hard, people want to holler about we need to stick together. We don't get enough credit as black content creators. Everyone says we make this app popping. So when it comes down to unifying under some type of union, motherfuckers don't want to do it unless it's going to benefit them because they may be in a vulnerable position where they shit might get clipped or it might slow up their money and this, that, and the third. But it's like, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm not falling in none of them classifications. How the fuck you gonna say West Coast and put 3, 4 individual names on there and consider that the West Coast side of Clubhouse? That's crazy. As if that's all they push and promote is West Coast. That don't even make no sense.
That's some weird shit.
Yeah, because they're from the West Coast. That means that what that means they hate every other coast? No, they using that rhetoric and that ideology to entice and lure in the weak and feeble-minded. Anybody with intelligence knows that list is bullshit. Some group of people have came up with that, and they're really trying to promote and push that. And like I said, we don't even know these people. Does 21 Savage knows he's considered the mainstream or industry side of Clubhouse? Does he even know that? Does he know that they don't consider him Black Heaven? Like, this shit is wild. Black Heaven, the dark side, mainstream side, other side. And then a lot of these names I don't even know. Don't even know these people.
And that shit like
Oshun, him,
this bitch now.
Lydia, Dr. B, Darius. You know how many Darius is on Clubhouse? Type in Darius. You know how many Darius is gonna pop up? Like, who is Darius? They act like these are brand fucking names. Only brand names I see is Whack, Rocky, Keita, Conductor. Them is the only brand fucking names that I see. All these other names, I don't know these damn people. I guess they gonna make another classification after today. Troll side. They go Troll Station, put a
Mm-hmm.
couple other groups they feel like be trolling.
Put the mimes up in there.
They might have troll dark side versus mainstream.
The mainstream trolls.
Fuck that. I'm finna make a room. It's gonna be called Ghetto Side versus Bougie Side.
Hood versus suburbs.
You on?
Yeah, yeah. Hood side versus suburban side. Like that's how they basically trying to do it. And they like,
Get ready
well,
for
they
the
like,
yard.
what are y'all? They like, what are y'all trying to compete? Or I'm like, no, ain't no compete. We got our own wave. If there was somebody that was doing the same shit as us, then I guess that would be our competitors as far as content and as far as how we have it set up. But we have our own fucking wave and lane. That's why no one can ever say we're stepping on anyone's toes. If anything, motherfuckers be stepping on our toes, piggybacking off our topics, piggybacking off our conversations that happen in our room, and then run and go open up a room because they heard something going on in our room. We don't,
Can I
we
say
don't, we
something?
don't. Who is that? Who is that?
Haitian.
Haitian, go ahead, bro.
All right. First and foremost, I would say, why are you giving these folks you don't know any credence on anything that you're doing? Just ignore them. It doesn't matter if it's not putting no money in your pocket or taking away money from you. You shouldn't put any credence on that shit. Let it slide, leave them alone, fuck their list, and keep it pushing.
Any
That's straight up and
credence?
down.
What do you mean by
Yeah.
credence?
What I'm saying is, don't give these niggas no relevancy in your life, man. Keep it pushing.
No,
It
man.
doesn't matter what they're saying. You know what I'm saying?
Haitian, man. I love my people, man. That's the only reason why I win their room. If I was on some, man, fuck it, that's they shit. You know what I mean? Let me like nah. See, you might not give a fuck. Me, it concerns me, man, when I can't build with my people, man. And this
Hey, but
platform is
Reek,
for the people, by the people. This platform ain't just for trolls. This shit is for sleepless. This shit is for Eastern. This shit is for Stream Dream. This shit is for everybody. Crypto, whatever the fuck you do. You want to come in here, you want to build, you want to promote, you want to collab. It's for everybody. I'm not so quick to just cut my people off because they don't know what we do and they don't understand us. Go ahead, Creep.
no, I'm basically like in response to what bro talking about. Like, nigga, you can speak on whatever the fuck you want to speak on in your room, my nigga. Like what? Like the type of shit that niggas will tell you, oh, don't worry about that shit and move on. No, nigga, you don't worry about that shit and move on. And if that's what you feel like, then leave the goddamn room. People can't be coming in your room, Reek, telling you what you should and shouldn't be able to speak on, my nigga. If it means something to you, and if you speaking on it, then obviously it meant something, or you know what I'm saying? It affected you in a way to where you felt like you had to speak on that shit. And if it didn't affect them niggas in that way, then just get the fuck on and get the fuck out the room and move on about your way, my nigga. People gotta stop trying to tell people what shouldn't matter to them. You know what I'm saying? That shit weird, my nigga. Everybody takes shit and process shit differently, my nigga. So what might not matter to him or what ain't so big to him, what's small to him might be a giant to you. You feel me? So like all that type of shit be weird as fuck, bro. Like they ain't be finna even. My bad. I had just got a call, but that's just basically the statement I wanted to make, bro. Like niggas gotta stop telling you to move on from certain shit, nigga. If you own it for a reason.
Everybody watch out for Creep today. He's on one again.
Simple.
But for real, Creep, I agree with you. And I think that Reek or even Trolls Nation as a whole would be on a certain issue because there's value in it that aligns with the values of the group and the people in the group. So, the division amongst people in general is something that Trolls Nation does not support. So that is, if nothing else, the reason why we're on that today.
On top of that, this I feel like the point of this is for Reek to shed the light on the shit that's going on, bro. Like, you feel me? Like niggas don't just do shit without a purpose behind it, bro. Especially not nobody like Reek. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga gave an explanation over and over and over for why he's speaking on the subject, who the dark side is, and what, you know what I'm saying, the reason he's speaking on this shit for. You know what I'm saying? And it's basically, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even finna go through all that shit because don't nobody deserve to hear it all over again. If you wasn't listening the right way, my nigga, that's on you. But just bottom line is don't come in here telling that man what he should and shouldn't be speaking on. That's just period.
Sir, all I'm saying is in general. When people are talking bad about you, I'm just saying in general as a regular person. I ain't talking about hood, gangs, none of that. I'm just talking about in general. When people talk bad about you, don't you just ignore that shit, or do you go say, you know what, let me go kill this dude right quick? Won't you just let it slide? It's not part of what you should be doing. There's other things in life that we can be dealing with, bro. Like it has no bearings on your life if these dudes are talking bad
Uh-oh.
about
Hey,
you.
hey, yo, Haitian, bro. In that case, bro, all these topics we speak on, bro, we shouldn't talk about it because none of this shit had nothing to do with us, bro. But in this room, bro, we speak on topics, bro. It's just to bring awareness. It don't necessarily have anything to do with us or people talking down on this, bro. Like shit, a lot of people didn't know it was a dark side or a mainstream. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, that it's not people in this room for a reason, bro. People is here to listen just to bring awareness to certain situations, bro. But it's plenty of topics. If that case, if we went by what you said, bro, we wouldn't have a room because it would be nothing to talk about because none of this shit got nothing to do with nobody at the end of the day.
And he bring like T Rose said, it's about awareness, bro. Bringing awareness to discrimination, basically. Like nigga, you like he letting you know, nigga, I went over there and got judged because of the way that I talk. You feel me? Like nigga, that's discrimination, bro. Like just cause a nigga talk a certain way, cause a nigga dress a certain way, if you ain't going over there with a suit and tie on, these niggas gonna boot you out the fucking room. And not even boot you out the room, they gonna treat you like you a toxic cancer and boom they own entire fucking room.
So once
That
again,
type of
who's
shit
the
weird.
leader? So is it the people at the head of Clubhouse that set this group apart, or is it some nameless group out here that's just doing it? How did it?
It's not the official Clubhouse leaders. That's my understanding, according to what Reek has just explained. Maybe before you came in, but it's a collective group of people on Clubhouse. And to be clear, Creed. Creed is actually correct. It is a form of discrimination. In fact, if this were something that the government had done, this would be an issue that could be litigated in court. It's unlawful for the government to do, to separate people in this manner according to race. So, whether or not a private group such as these people in this collective have done it, whether that could be deemed at least civilly unlawful, then, that's another question. But yeah, it is discrimination on its face. So anybody should be concerned with that, not just minority people,
Right,
all people should be concerned with that, because any discrimination, it prevents everybody from being united. So that's problematic for everyone, not just minorities.
Right.
right, and
So
then
how
and then
so
it
how do
don't
you?
it,
Mhm.
it don't even really matter if they the head people of Clubhouse or not, though, bro, because
I know for one, I rock with particular trolls on this planet. It is what it is, right? I listen to them. I know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? From shampoo, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I know particular folks. So how much of the trolls situation, that scenario, the folks like, you know what? I don't want no parts of that. They know what trolls do.
Because it's been that way since we first started, which I'm cool with. Like I never like when I made this room, bro. I expected people to shut us out of rooms and shit like that at the beginning. You feel me? But since we put that work in, you know what I'm saying. We show people that the name is just a name. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole point was for people to not judge us for the name and judge us for who we are as a person, as a people. You feel me? So I feel like if that's what we got to do still, then that's what we got to do. But I feel like people judging us based on the name, hell yeah, because they see the name, they see the PTRs, they might have that judgment. Shit, we got some judgments too. There's a lot of people on these clubhouses with some weird ass PTRs and weird ass names and weird ass rooms and all type of shit. But we don't judge people like that, bro. We judge them for who they are and not for what they do. I mean, not for what they do, but for the outside conception.
Understood.
But trust me, I don't got no problem going to these rooms. I've been doing this since we started this shit. Going to these rooms, them not letting me up on stage. When they let me up on stage, I show them who the fuck I am as a person. And if they fuck with me, they fuck with me. If they don't, they don't. You feel me? That's how I move.
Yo, yo, what's the name kept calling you trolls yesterday? I'm like, yo, what she say? I'm like, oh, she talking about T Rose.
Wait,
she
who said
kept
that?
she kept saying trolls be in over here, and trolls gotta be PTR, and trolls be. I'm like, who the fuck? Oh, she mean T
Oh,
Rose.
I just removed that NSFV shit, or remember that little tag? I just removed that shit. NSFW.
NSFW.
FW. I've never even saw it. I don't know how
Yeah, I
people
was
were
able to
seeing it.
remove it. I was able to remove it. It's off now, so I don't know what the fuck that tag is about.
I think it stands not safe for work or something.
Not
But
safe
yeah,
for work.
trolls. But yeah,
To warn
trolls.
people, I guess.
They
Don't
was
play
just
this
saying
at work.
how trolls be getting you be getting love trolls, and how you had a PTR over there in their room, trolls.
I am Trolls Nation.
Wait,
not
I'm
not T
I
dead.
am
Rose,
Trolls Nation.
not T Rose, trolls.
No, I'm dead.
I was like, yo, who the fuck? Oh, okay. He's trying to say T Rose.
Well, that's hysterical. Hey, not to take it back too serious again, but you know, one of the things about raising awareness, it's so I like this acronym for PEACE. Like PEACE stands for proper education always corrects error. So like if people are not aware of what's going on and the impact that it has, then they are not technically educated on the subject matter. So some people might be riding that train and not realizing the damage that they're causing to other people. But when they keep an open mind and they become educated, then they can actually make the decision to change their ways. And we have a prime example on the stage today because there was a serious issue on the floor throughout Clubhouse the past few days. And by coming to Trolls Nation, people have become educated and said that they have changed their position on very serious matters. So, if nothing else, that's another good reason to discuss things like this.
Facts.
Yeah, trolleys was cracking.
We
What
nice. We
about?
nice.
Hey,
Hey, let me reset the room. Hey, welcome to Trolls Nation. If you're new to the room, welcome. This is the Trolls Nation room on the Clubhouse app. If you're on stage in the audience, you would like to come up or you want to stay on stage, don't act bougie like the dark side. Make sure that you troll up top. Hit the greenhouse, join the club, follow the moderators on stage, Dark Side Clubhouse, and Mainstream Clubhouse. What is it all about? There was a lady in the audience by the name of Tiff. She said, this is how it started. Delivering the wrong information. You was just in the room getting the explanation, and that's not what was said. People get pulled up on stage regardless. Y'all just making stuff up now. LOL. I said, come on stage and clarify. Because if you was in the same room as I was in, and I don't remember you being on stage, they didn't even pull your ass up. You was in the audience as a spectator. So while you talk about they pull everybody up, you didn't get on stage. Shit, that stage wasn't packed full of people. They pulled me up because they recognized me from yesterday. That was the only reason why I got on stage because Wack pulled me up yesterday. If Wack didn't pull me up and let me be on that stage, I wouldn't have got pulled on today. So shout out to Wack for pulling me up. Um, but yeah, the facts remain the same. Uh, I just produced the list. The list says enough. So even let's say I'm throwing extras on it, right? Let's say I'm putting tens on twenties. Well, that list says everything, right? Like, let's say I didn't even go in the room and that list was given to me. That list says enough, gives you enough explanation on what's going on and why that room was called. The Hey, somebody got to mute up. You burping on the phone? What's up with you?
What?
Who was that?
That's fucking nasty, man.
Who was that?
That was Peso.
Yeah,
Never.
Peso.
Don't call my name like
No,
that.
no, 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 no. Right, right, right.
He's
It wasn't
kidding.
Peso. It wasn't Peso. It was all out. My bad.
Oh, well, whoever it was, that's
Oh my
strange
god.
that you
I
burping on the
know.
phone.
For real.
Yeah.
Strange. That's disgusting.
And then you wonder why they don't want to bring us on their stages because you got
Yeah,
people burping
bad
on the
manners,
phone.
man. Bad
Well,
manners.
well, that, well, that's why people don't want to bring people on stage. You got people burping and shit on stage, just drunk a beer. What's next?
No,
You
it
gonna
wasn't all
fart?
out. I was just playing. It wasn't all out.
Like, what's next? Then
He
going
said,
I
next
mean,
up,
he could
fart.
have said, "Excuse me," at least.
That's kind of nasty,
like,
bro.
well, I'm just saying, I wouldn't want to bring these type of motherfuckers on my stage either. I'm
No, I'll be
ashamed that
able to
they came
cancel
on
it.
stage. God
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
shit.
filthy
Time to kick him
McNasty.
off the stage.
And they
Like,
could have
I'm
hit
No,
the
just
mute
just
button.
hit add to cart
I'm just saying, man.
because
Y'all
it'll
don't
come
make
from wherever it's
y'all don't
available.
I'm just saying, y'all don't make my premise look strong when y'all doing shit like this, man. I'm just saying. It's hard to fight for y'all, man, when y'all doing this type of
Like
shit,
they're
yo.
gonna be like, "Don't bring any of them burping ass trolls up here."
Yeah. Then they don't admit that they did it. They don't say excuse me. They just hear what's
Right.
going up. They don't even admit it.
I am Trolls
Man,
Nation.
I am
I
man.
Troll's
am Chose
Nation.
Nation.
I'm trying to figure out like
Yo soy Trolls Nation.
yeah,
That's
this shit
crazy.
wild. I'm trying to figure out like what's the requirements to get into like some of these rooms, and then at the same time I'm looking at the levels of it. Like I don't know, like some of these people, a lot of people follow. You know what I'm saying? And then you listen to their room and listen to their content. And I'm trying to figure out like, are we looking at the social media Illuminati list? That shit, wow. Because it's a lot of power people on that list. You got JT Fox, Grant Cardone. You know what I'm saying? Like you got heavy hitters who control the money. That's what a lot of people would say that, is one of the parts of, that particular organization. And then you
Nah,
got
for
people
real. Hey,
that's
salute
wild.
Q Price and Devin. Got them in the building.
Hey.
What's
The
going on?
Duck
What's going on?
Salute,
CEO.
Hey.
salute.
You heard me?
Hey yo,
Salute.
swag. I think it's about your face being notable. Like CEO said, if like he was on that stage, you know what I'm saying? They recognize his face. So I think about if they recognize you, you know what I'm saying? And like if you was on stage like that, they think you like, oh, okay, he got to be somebody. So you know what I'm saying? Like they brought CEO up. So if you like somebody, then should they let you up on stage? Shit, I feel like the dark side is no different from the mainstream because the dark side don't know you, your ass ain't coming up on stage. You know what I'm saying? Just like what the mainstream do. If the mainstream don't know you, your ass ain't coming up on stage. So I don't see the difference. I just see one dark side and one mainstream.
What if because I mean even with the list, you'll see at the end of it it says etc. You know what I'm saying? Which could mean that there are more. Or the fact that there are people that have big rooms right now and could possibly be trying to be in it, but they're taking all the responsibilities of not making people moderators, not doing this, only having these specific type of topics. You know what I'm saying? And then they X everybody else out. So if people who are official members are with that person who might be a potential or prospect, they have to do certain things to be able to be on that list. I don't know, bro. I'm just throwing that shit out there.
Well,
I
you
could
know,
be trouble.
Swag, we was on stage with in a dark side room. I don't know if you know this. Like Ayan, shout to him because you know he cool with me. But Ayan, he's considered dark side.
Yeah, but he ain't on the list.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but they consider him dark side. Like they nobly name like called him dark side or like Freddie. Like Freddie is mainstream and he brought me up on stage too. So I feel like, bro, listen, I don't give a fuck what you is dark side or mainstream. As long as you respect me, bro, and like we good, because at the end of the day, bro, I've been shunned from both sides, nigga. I've been kicked out of both sides rooms. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't give a fuck. I don't care about that. I
And I
care about if
think
you
Dark
fuck with me, you
dark
fuck with
side.
me.
And I think that's all he's saying is just like play fair. You know what I'm saying? Like we be up on them stages. You know what I'm saying? He invite me up on the stage as well. It made me moderator yesterday and everything. But,
Hell
you
yeah.
know, I heard him talking code too. You know what I'm saying? And those type of things kind of, you know, bother me. And I know it can bother a lot of other people when they think about it. They be like, man, what the hell is he talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why is it? Like even the topic of the conversation was like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a moderator, and because you on the stage with me, and I got a beef with that moderator, if you up there with him and you a moderator with that person, then I got a beef with y'all instead of just keeping it with the person that you got a beef with. You know
Well,
what I'm
you
saying?
know,
Like
that was the
that shit
same. That
weird.
was the same way. Cause remember in that big room, what Waxman was saying with like with Keita, right? When she was going at that one girl, you know what I'm saying? And they was like, oh, you was in a room where they was bashing Keita, even if the girl didn't say nothing bad about Keita. You feel me? They just felt like, oh, you was in there, now you talking to me now, and you might, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So I feel you, bro. I don't know, I don't really know what's going on. I feel like if you like a leader like Ion, right? For example, shout out to him, but if you a leader of a room, but you consider dark side, I feel like each leader of that room probably like link up and they have a dark side, you know what I'm saying, meetings and shit like that, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like they have those. So it's probably like a lot of shit that they know they talk about that we not privy to. Because when I was on that stage with Jason Lee and they was speaking on shit, I'm like, oh, this shit ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just happy I'm on stage. I'm just gonna shut my ass up.
Yeah, they have a big recap room every Monday.
Okay,
It
yeah,
goes
and shit
on for
like that.
hours.
Yeah, I'd be like, I don't know what's going on. When Freddie be having his, I'd be like, I don't know what the fuck going on. But I'm about to sit on this stage.
Yeah, they took some time off. Jason Lee was on this joint, you know, kind of running this joint as like, you know, as Iron would or is, you know what I'm saying? And Jason Lee kind of came back after that whole situation with KC and what you call JL. So it's like, you know, now he back and being able to, you know what I'm saying, do what he loved doing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jason Lee and Iron, man. They hold down things, and Iron, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he openly says it, you know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying, shout out to the LGBT community, you know what I'm saying, because you know they need a voice as well, and there's a lot of great people who have a lot of things to say, you know, and it makes sense. You know, I can see their rooms filled up with women, you know what I'm saying, that listen, and I understand. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, people have shunned them, people put them in boxes, you know what I'm saying? And it's not fair, you know, and it's and I understand when Iron would say things like, man, you know, I was rooting for shit. I was behind that shit. I was doing shit. I was out there rallying and shit, and people wasn't jumping behind me to back me up, you know what I'm saying? But then, you know, when they have causes and things like that, they need me, you know what I'm saying? And you know, it's you know, it's one thing to just feel, you know, separated, but that should be feeling weird though.
Yeah, no, I agree. Shout out to him for sure. Shout out to him and everything you said, bro. One thing I did, one thing I was looking at, bro, I was watching is what you said about what he was saying, as far as if you beef with this nigga, then we can't be cool and all that shit. When I seen him say that, then I seen Keita was on the same shit. That just let me know, like, all right, so I'm just gonna listen. I ain't picking
Yeah,
no sides, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's
that's
like,
why
bro,
that's
listen,
why I
yeah,
bowed out.
it's like,
Hmm.
yeah, it was like, bro, listen, I'm just, bro, I'm Trolls Nation, bro. Whatever that means to y'all, I'm just that. I ain't nothing different. I ain't picking
Papers
no
papers
sides,
or
none of that
blunts.
shit.
Papers or blunts. Y'all gotta pick
Shout
a
to the,
side, man.
shout out to Taylor Gang.
Y'all
That's a
gotta
must.
pick a side, man. Papers
Yeah,
or
shout out
blunts,
to Luda,
man. What
man.
side y'all
Shout out to
choosing?
Hey, yo, look, hey, bro, I'm smoking both, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm smoking both. I ain't making
Nah,
no
man.
mind
They
up
said
yet.
you can't be both. They said you gotta make a decision, man. What side you
Man,
on?
listen, bro, listen, I'm on Trolls Nation side, bro. That's like they ask you what side you on, bro. You gonna say Taylor Gang, period. Oh God.
I'm just sitting here fucking around. What's good with y'all?
What's happening, bro? But but yeah, bro, that I just noticed, like, bro, I'm just strictly Trolls Nation, bro. Whatever that might mean, I don't give a fuck if we in the middle or we shit us against whoever, bro. It's just that's what it is, bro. I'm not getting in that politics of where, oh, if you fuck with this person, like you said, swag, like what if I don't know you don't fuck with that person?
Zigzags.
You feel me? Like what if I don't know
Hey,
you don't?
they got an
Like what
OG,
if I don't know
you
you don't
know.
fuck with that person? You feel me?
Zigzags.
Exactly.
Old school.
So hell no, bro. I'm strictly Chose Nation, bro, and whatever that means, bro. I know what it means to me. So You know what I'm saying? That means we against whoever, then it's whatever. But if we with whatever, we with whatever. So that's who I'm
I
with.
am Trolls Nation.
So they got
I
so
am
this what
Trolls Nation.
this what we finna do. This what we finna do. All right, let me change my PTR to the generic one.
Oh shit. What we
We
about to
we
do?
Oh man,
Oh
oh yeah,
shit.
we finna pop up. We finna pop up.
pop up
Oh
gang.
shit.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's
Now let me
go.
be clear on this. Let me be clear on this. When we pop up, only people that I would want to come on stage is me and T Rose. The rest of y'all just hold it down. We just gonna go strong in numbers. You get what I mean? So just hold it down. Um let me
Alright.
let me go ahead and
Hey,
because
hold
some of
on.
y'all cause some of y'all come on stage and y'all get to saying just shit that just rub people the wrong way. Everybody's not seasoned in speech. I think me and T Rose, I think we speak pretty well when it comes to dealing with conflictive conversations in
Hey,
regards to differences of groups.
we going
Refresh the
over there?
screen.
I just got back in here. My bad, bro.
Yeah, we finna slide over there. So everyone that's on stage, if you want to come troll with us, you want to support the movement, change our PTR to my PTR right now. Refresh the screen. There goes the supporter badge with the troll doll on it, the octopus, and the roses.
Oh shit.
Screenshot it, change your PTR to it. If you're in the audience, you support Trolls Nation, you fuck with us, you like the vibe, you feeling the bop, whatever y'all say in y'all town and state, you feel me? Go ahead and change our PTRs to that. We finna pop up
How the hell you
and
change PTR?
you screenshot, touch my picture, then touch it again where it blows up, screenshot it like you would screenshot anything else you would do, then change your profile pic the same way you uploaded a profile pic.
Hey Reek.
What's poppin'?
Hey, this is the future, bro. Hey, I got an iPhone now. I'm team iPhone now.
Oh yeah, so we'll see you at the Rift party.
That shit crazy, boy. I ain't. Hey, the iPhone fire, boy.
So everyone in the audience and all that, if you fucking with Trolls Nation, change your PTR to our PTR. And I assume everyone that supports Trolls Nation has already followed me. This will be the easiest way for you to find the room that we finna go to. T Rose and I will be the only people that raise our hands. Because I assume that most likely they're not going to invite us on stage. But let's pop up strong in numbers. I see Mike. I see the future changed his M. Real D, if you fucking with us, go ahead and change our profile pics to
I'm
the
trying to
image that I have on mine. I give everyone 2 minutes to do
just
it.
hit just screenshot it. What you say I do after I screenshot it?
All right, change your profile picture. So click your profile picture, click it again, and then it'll give you an option to change your picture. It'll say
Say
pick from library or take a photo.
change
Make
the
sure
fuck.
you, yeah, make sure you center it and position it right. Not all small or off. People in the audience, change our profile pics to our pic if you want to roll with us.
I'm trying to
You
see
sup-
how I put my picture in the middle, yeah, in the middle of the Charles Nation shit though.
Are you trying to center it?
Where are we
Yeah,
going?
it got your picture on there, like I gotta put my picture on that bitch.
No, my picture. No, refresh the screen. You shouldn't have my picture. You should have a picture of a troll. You ain't refreshed your screen.
No, he didn't click on your picture. He screenshot the stage.
I screenshotted your picture. Which hold on, which picture? Let me see.
The troll picture. Refresh your screen. PTR.
I don't
Some
know if everybody knows what that means.
Yeah,
PTR
I just
means
flashed
pull to
my mic,
refresh.
bro.
Pull your screen down and it'll refresh everybody's picture that has changed it since you came in.
some of y'all act like y'all got an I-95 church phone. Like y'all ain't had no fucking
Oh
touch screen in
shit.
y'all life. I'm starting to call this shit out. I'm confused, bro. Young people, old people, acting like they don't know about screenshot and changing their pics. Like I don't know what y'all been doing on y'all phone this whole time, just listening to YouTube. Like brothers got to be a little bit more phone savvy. This shit is the basics.
So we're going on a troll stroll.
Yeah, but it's taking a long time for people just to change their shit over.
Got
Here
the
we
shirt
go. Here we
Tuesday.
go.
Yo,
Here we
Reed.
go. Here we go. I'm starting to see the screen
Salute,
change.
salute.
Okay, yeah, we popping up now.
Yo,
Stefan, we don't.
Reed. Salute.
Stefan, hey, salute. Stefan, we don't want to hear about no big girls and you loving them, man. We get it. We know that you like the big women, man. We ain't on that type of time right now, B.
Put your bear paw down. Remember, if you're in the audience or on stage, you got to be following the moderator so that you, when you do see them in the hallway, so that you can see them in the hallway. Excuse me. You got to follow the moderators, at least a few of them, so that when you go to the hallway, you can see them and click on their profile, and it'll send you to the room that they're in.
Hey, so I'll be right back. I'm finna grab the link so I could post the link up top. I'll be right back. Nobody leave.
I am Chose Nation.
I am
I am
Troll's
Trolls
Nation.
Nation.
I am
I
Trolls
am
Nation.
Troll's. I am Troll's Nation.
I am Trolls Nation.
I
I
am
am.
Trolls Haitian.
I'm the daddy.
Ah, that's a good one.
I was Haitian.
Yeah, that was a good one. I like that.
All right, y'all. All right, y'all. So I'm back.
Time to
I'm back.
slide.
There go the
Time to
link right
slide.
there. There go the link right there, man. On three. Everyone click that link and we going over there. 1, 2, 3.
Yo, how do I get the picture? I'm trying to get the picture.
You have to take a screenshot. Take a
Okay,
screenshot of it and then set that as your profile. Who said that anyway?
it's 9 blocks.
Oh, okay.